So at the time of this recording, it is 3:30 a.m. I went to sleep in hopes of waking up and making some TikToks or something. Shit, I don't know. I went to sleep early at like 11:30, and I wake up at 3:30 a.m. I was awakened by gunshots. Nigga, I don't know who the fuck was shooting here, but these niggas owe me sleep. I'm gonna get that sleep, nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. D'Angelo Wallace. He's probably one of my favorite YouTubers in terms of being smart. And I say smart as in like, that's a smart nigga. Yeah, he a smart dude. He really know how to make some shit sound good. And he be putting his feet in the video, so I kind of respect what he be doing. The BTS stuff, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even think I reacted to it yet, and I had an inkling of reacting to it. Now we're here. His title says, "I don't like BTS's new song." Okay, nigga. I don't know if people gonna be in the comments getting all mad and shit, but I'm just like, okay, all right, go ahead now with your bad self. I don't care. He a grown ass man. I don't give a fuck if this nigga like this shit or not. But I wonder what he's gonna say, because I'm honestly intrigued, and I believe he's gonna say what I was talking about in my video, talking about the westernization of this BTS thing. So I'm looking to be right. So that's about it. So let me react to this 32-minute video and hope for the best. Hopefully he's not bashing this shit. So it's also 3 a.m, so it's not really gonna be that wild and entertaining, because nigga, I am tired. I'm tired. I'm weary, persecuted. Don't come near me. Type shit. I'm tired. And I'm not going back to sleep, so here we are.
Oh no. D'Angelo posted his first video about BTS in literally 1 year and 3 months. Leave BTS alone. Why are you literally always using them for clout? If you don't like something, then just don't watch it. Okay, now let me continue watching this video so I can see which points of his I disagree with, and then share my opinion about why they're inaccurate and or bad. Hi, and welcome back to me talking about whatever I want.
What's up, my nigga?
As we all know, often includes things that I don't like in pop culture. One day it's that horrible episode of SNL with Elon Musk. Another, it's a questionable movie trailer. Far in the past, it's a Justin Bieber album that sounds like a collection of ringtones. And today, it is BTS's latest single, Permission to Dance, which was co-written by Ed Sheeran. And like,
oh,
Sir Edward, what have you done?
Wait, for real? Oh shit. Oh, that's gangster shit, my nigga. I didn't even know that. Oh no, that's tough. That's tough as hell.
Lyrics are, you know what? Let's just say reactions to this latest track are mixed. Mixed better than the song itself, because there's some wonky things going on with the audio, but you know what? We're gonna listen to that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so all right. So I didn't say it in my videos prior, but someone was in my Instagram DMs was like, this song is mixed weird. And I could, you know what I'm saying? I could hear it, but I thought they were trying to do something, but you could hear like the auto-tune. So I don't know. They also produce their own stuff, so I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? If it leaves room to be like, I don't know. I heard that shit too. Okay, so my ears are not deceiving me. I just be forgetting to say shit, and yeah.
And watch the music video in a second here. I also just want to talk generally about how people are reacting to the track, because I do find it fascinating just watching fans try to voice an even slightly critical opinion in possibly the world's...
I swear to God, if I see my video in here, I swear for God. If my video's in this bitch, I swear for God.
largest echo chamber.
It's not gonna be.
And by fascinating, I do mean terrifying. Speaking of terrifying? Which, the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm making a decision to criticize a BTS song on the internet. Yes, I won a cookie for that. And yes, I'm aware of BTS's fan base, BTS Army.
Me too. Me too, my nigga. Me too, Holmes. Me too.
Despite having only a fraction of a percentage of it that is literally just toxic and delusional, is so large that a fraction of a percentage still winds up being a ton of.
What the fuck is that?
I have to assume that 2 or maybe even up to 3 people will just heavily disagree and very strongly react in the comments no matter what I say, because they think I just some BTS hater in the way of their world domination. So before there's 2 or possibly even 3 people attack me, just here's a quick disclaimer before I give my opinion. Today's video is sponsored by Discord.
I was about to say
that's right.
All right, cool. Shout out to you. Oh, we got a Discord too. Shouts out to Haven. She's doing a really good job. Like, she be sending me progress reports and shit. I love her so much. She's great. Check out our Discord. It's called the Sonic Boomers. The link is in the description below. Shameless plug for your head tops.
I'm getting the big boy sponsors now. Discord is launching stage channels, which are a special kind of voice channel that you can have in your Discord.
All right, blood. I don't really care. Not even gonna cap to you. Shouts out to you and getting your money.
Start with this video. Let's talk about BTS. So my brief history with BTS's music on my channel started in 2020 when I uploaded a video review of their album Map of the Soul 7. In this review, which I do recommend you watch, I had quite a bit of criticism for their album.
Why was there so much auto-tune on this album? The album has too many tracks, and I think it was quite engaging.
Okay, we think the same on that. Nigga, I hate long track albums. So when it comes to BTS, I really don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna cap to you. But this is heavily auto-tuned.
But towards the end, it definitely felt.
Wait, bitch, I listened to this shit. Like, what?
However, I also had quite a lot of glowing praise for the band as well.
Overall, though, the songwriting was a consistent win. I mean, the whole concept of the album was incredible. On top of that, their performances were flawless. All 7 of them.
So much, in fact, that in the end, I wound up giving it a net positive score, even though the music wasn't my style. My overall conclusion of the album was that the lyrics were incredible, but that the auto-tune was generally grating, and the production felt a bit dated to me at times. But even despite that, the album was, as I said,
an amazing product, and that product gets a B-, -1 letter grade for autotune and redundant songs. There were just too many.
But oh boy, let's just say lyrics, autotune, and production are about to come up a lot in my review of their latest track, Permission to Dance.
Well, okay, we know about the autotune. Lyrics, they're not English speakers, so I don't really expect them to have great ass lyrics. What else? I didn't know this was co-written by Ed Sheeran.
So for those who are unfamiliar, here's a little bit of context that's making their latest single so divisive. This is BTS's 3rd English track released within a year, and based off of statements the band members have made and seeing how those tracks are performing on the chart.
Am I in here? I better not be in here. I'm definitely not gonna be in here. He's gonna be picking apart the shit out of this motherfucking song. I can already tell. I'm not in here. Cool. No reactions in here. Cool. Okay. We're good. All right, for sure. For shizzle, my nigga. All right, let's keep it going.
Charts, and just, judging from the fact that the literal majority of their other music is in Korean, it's safe to assume that BTS is aiming for a bigger audience with these tracks, right? So the first of these recent English releases was called Dynamite, right? And that was an up-tempo pop song about dancing. Then they released Butter, an up-tempo pop song about how attractive BTS themselves are. And to be honest, that is exactly the kind of energy I try to maintain in my own life. And now we have Permission to Dance, an up-tempo pop song about dancing again, I guess. And I have some thoughts on the track. First of all, I just want to say, I cannot understand what they're saying in the song. Now, obviously, English is not their first language, and I'm not criticizing them for having an accent or mispronouncing things. Even I don't pronounce everything correctly, especially in languages I don't speak very often. So what I mean by this is I just quite literally can't understand what they're saying. Like,
I feel like in terms of that, I feel like you can make out what they be saying if you actually like listen to this shit. You know what I mean? Cause like I know sometimes I don't be knowing what they saying even in a lyrical shit. Cause sometimes I'll be like, nigga, what the fuck? But like I feel like you can possibly make it out or do what everybody is yelling at me to do. Captions. There you go. There's your answer right there.
Hold up. What? It was to the point where when the song opened, I fully thought that they were trying to speak in Spanish. Like, you cannot listen to this and tell me like it doesn't sound like this man is about to say esta tarde. See, it's not just the way that they're singing in this track, because this wasn't a problem on the first two English tracks that they released in the last year. I think it has a lot to do with just the really weird way their vocals have been processed and then slathered in auto-tune for some reason, despite them being really amazing singers.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, this was very auto-tuned. And I don't know why it was just so freaking auto-tuned. And I'm more of a, and I understand, like, somebody probably might be in the comments talking about some, oh, I love the song when it came out. Yeah, and then like I said, in my other thing, my hype ears are dying down, and now I'm being critical. So I'm just like, okay, why they auto-tune this as much as they did? It's something to think about.
There is so much auto-tune here, in fact, that some of the ad-libs sound like they have been lifted from a T-Pain track, unironically. So let's do it right. I find it like somewhat humorous because the only consistent pushback that I got on my review of their album, because Army was very nice about that since I was very respectful, was that I was actually wrong about the auto-tune and that they weren't using it, and or they weren't using that much and their voices just sound like that. No. What you're hearing now is what was on the album before, but for
okay, so I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping at all. I was about to say, nigga, Map of the Soul, there was no auto-tune in that motherfucking shit. Like, we talk about shot.
Some reason that I cannot wrap my head around, they have decided to turn it up to like 101 even. It doesn't sound good, especially not in conjunction with the other effects that are on their voice. Like, do you remember this part in my last video maybe? Am I the only one who actually likes how autotune sounds, bruh? Because I feel like it sometimes. Okay, let me clarify. Okay, autotune can absolutely sound bad. That's not something I'm denying. A lot of autotune does sound bad, mostly because the people applying it have done like a really bad Melodyne job, so it just starts
You see what I mean when I say this nigga smart or smart? With a like, this nigga is smart.
Putting the voice into these weird unwanted ways. This is the kind of thing I was referring to. There ain't no one to prove we don't got this on lock. How is this in a professional song?
Shit.
A huge downside of this.
Shit. Now that he's saying that, I'm just thinking back. I'm like, oh, so I'm not the only one that thought this. Oh my God.
Besides just how distracting it is for me personally, is the fact that it just kind of blends all of their voices together and they just don't sound like themselves. No, just how to bridge us with the right vibe, yeah. And as somebody who like specifically singled out the vocal performances as being a consistent highlight in their album that I reviewed, just consider me confused at this decision. Now, the weird vocal performance just really wouldn't be enough for me to dislike a song on its own, but when I look outside of that, I find myself just finding even fewer things that appeal to me, honestly. The production on this track is like a super basic retro beat, which is surprisingly sparse. Musically, the song alternates between these strangely theatrical chord progressions. What I'm saying here, y'all, is it sounds like something that you would make for the soundtrack of a kid's movie. I thought...
See, that's what I mean. Like, it's probably something that they thought was going to hit the charts. Like, I don't know. They just wanted to do it. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to be like, well, they wanted to do it. So that's probably the reason why.
This was from the soundtrack of a kid's movie, and I Googled it after watching the music video. But this,
I mean, I think I did say something about it being in a kid's movie or like a Disney movie or something. I did say shit's on Clifford, the big red dog.
And that's when I realized, no, it's actually just... It's just really, really similar to Justin Timberlake's song Can't Stop the Feeling, which was made for a kid's movie, Trolls. So just dance. Even the video concept is identical. Like, hey, look at all these normal people working jobs that really should pay them more based off of the amount of work they're putting in.
Huh. I hope the wrong people don't watch this video, because y'all know they be talking about how they be stealing styles. Nigga, hey, I guess these haters gonna be talking about this shit. Oh my God. That's a great point this nigga just brought up.
And also here's Justin Timberlake, a multi-millionaire, singing about how happy they are. And then I was like, wait, isn't that technically what BTS is doing in this song as well? Like, down to the waitress and everything. It's pretty jarring, okay? It's like that one meme about how people act in pharmaceutical commercials. Side effects may include a slow and painful death. Talk to your doctor to see if Dansanol is right for you. Speaking
I
of
don't hold you, but this nigga kind of funny. I'm not even gonna cap to you.
another thing I would really like to talk about is that the theme of the music video itself seems oddly timed. Like, is there anything wrong with putting out an uplifting video during the pandemic? No, of course not.
yeah.
I actually think it's a good thing they did that, because I'm getting tired of the depression. The video is very upbeat and fun to watch. I really have some questions though. If it was just hey look, we can still be happy thing, or hey look, we're gonna be happy someday thing, go for it, bro. But in this video, they show everyone wearing masks. Well, not BTS, of course, but they show all of the normal people wearing masks, and then like halfway through the video, they rip them off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, what the fuck? I brought that shit up too. What the hell?
So that they can participate in a dance number. Surely there was a better way of getting their point across, right? I'm not sure who directed this video, but even if COVID somehow stopped being a problem, it wouldn't stop being a problem so quickly that you would go from having to wear masks, like they show that one couple doing, to ripping them off and then kissing each other. Not at least within the same.
You ever kiss somebody with a mask on? Like, I tried to do it as a joke. You look goofy as hell if you do that. I'm not even gonna hold you, Slim. Yeah, you look goofy as a motherfucker.
Same scene, same location, same clothes, same everything. COVID-19 has not magically disappeared from the earth, bro. There's whole countries going into lockdown, you know?
We'll talk to the government about that, nigga. They having all of us outside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm already used to it because I had to go to work every single day during the pandemic, so I'm used to this shit. And now I'm used to my mask. So if somebody tells me, can you please take off your mask? No, bitch, I'm not taking off my mask. Y'all niggas made me wear this shit for a year straight. I'm used to it now. A mask is a part of me. I got like 20 masks in my repertoire, and I also wear the same fucking mask. You're not gonna tell me to take, bitch, I'm gonna keep this mask on.
You know what I mean? That being said, I did see some people saying, well, the music video is actually set in the year 2022. If you watch this one specific scene in the teaser, that scene which is not included in the music video. So it's like, I'm not sure how I would have known that had I not done a smidgen of research into that scene, because I found it quite questionable. And even at that really doesn't explain just the spontaneous mask removal. And bro, I don't get it. And with them actually saying,
one of these days, I'm gonna do an in-depth review like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just want to like put my time into a review and do it like this and see what comes up. What happens when I do that? You know, that'd be something nice to do. Hopefully it'll turn out right. If it doesn't, y'all gonna see a train wreck. So yeah.
The words "we don't need permission to dance" repeatedly throughout the song, in conjunction with this questionably executed "we don't need masks anymore" theme of the music video. Basically, if a TikTok star had uploaded this, I would have just assumed in a heartbeat this was some sort of anti-mask video, an anti-mask anthem, so to speak. The last thing I have to say about the song was that the lyrics are lacking. I mean, first of all, there's no rap verse. Okay, one of my favorite songs on BTS's album Map of the Soul 7 was just purely a rap song. That was my biggest surprise to find out, like, they're actually really good at rapping, and they have a pretty significant portion of their discography that's pure hip-hop. I don't know where that went. All of the rappers are just singing for some reason.
Fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck the rapper. We don't need. Fuck it.
As for what they're saying, let me just say, Ed Sheeran did them dirty, bro. These lyrics, they're so cliche and nondescript. Literally anyone could have sang them and it would still be the exact same song. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight, because we don't need permission to dance.
Yeah. Cause this don't really sound like they writing for real. Or maybe they just weren't going for deep lyrics. Maybe they were just doing this.
Na 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 da na 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 na. No, we don't need permission to dance. Da na 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 na. Hey, da na 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 na. I haven't added a single da or na in this, by the way. I almost like can't believe this is the same group I was hyping up for having meaningful lyrics, and the other album. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Just because they have meaningful lyrics in their last songs don't mean that they're not trying something new. They could just be trying something new. Life's questions can definitely be answered with they just wanted to do it, my nigga. Like, the fuck? Fucking... I like how this nigga's respectful, because sometimes I just be like, I just want to just talk, but, you know what I'm saying? It's also 3 a.m, so I can't be yelling and shit, but, I mean, dude, nigga, they wanted to do it, so go ahead.
So, as for the song, you know, with the vocals modified and the lyrics not having any personality and just the music video full of random people, it truly feels like it could have been any one song, and it didn't really even need to be BTS in a weird way, which is never something I thought I would say about their music based off of my experience with it before. But yeah, seeing as how I don't like the lyrics, instrumental,
they just be trying
or
something
singing,
new,
I think it's safe to say I think this is a bad track, you know? It'd be like that sometimes. And like, despite me being critical of the song, I just find it more fascinating than anything, because clearly BTS is aiming for an English-speaking market with these specific songs. So from my point of view,
I am right. Call me Nostradamus, because even though I probably wasn't the first person that picked this up, but I made a video about it. So go ahead and watch it. I don't know, nigga. Fuck it. If you don't want to, don't care.
like, wouldn't you want to show them the good stuff? I don't know. Like, the album I reviewed, I had to spend an entire day and delay my video of it because there was so much research I had to put in just to even understand what the album was about. That way I could talk about it and not sound stupid.
Well, I put in 6 months of finding shit out. So, hey, hey, man, shit, man. And I still don't know what they be talking about sometimes. Points goes to your brain, folks.
So, like, contrast this to this song, which a 5-minute music video made me want to click out halfway through and just not finish it. I'm not sure what's going on here or what the disconnect is, but if I had to sum it up in one sentence, Permission to Dance sounds like what I thought BTS music was before I ever actually listened to any of it. So there's that. Now I want to talk about what other people think about it. Now, a cursory glance at just the online discourse surrounding this track will quickly reveal that for everything anyone could possibly have a problem with, the BTS fans have some sort of answer about why we shouldn't actually have a problem with that, and it's not bad. So I'm just going to go through some of those real fast, if that's okay with you. Not everything BTS puts out has to be dark or complex. That's one of the biggest kind of reactions I see to people criticizing the song for being shallow, but like, I don't know how to tell you this. I know. I literally already know that not everything BTS puts out has to be dark, and I wouldn't expect that from them. I don't believe music is worse just because it's feel good, okay?
Sorry, I gotta chill.
Okay, my top genre on Spotify Wrapped is pop every single year. I think simple, fun songs are cool. In fact, last year in the review, I praised one of the songs specifically because of how silly it was.
Basically just two grown men singing like a love friendship song. It's to each other. What I'm trying to say here is like, I literally love this song. It's like really cheesy, but like really soulful.
So I'm not criticizing the lyrics on this BTS song because they're not deep. I'm criticizing them because they're not good. Each English song, all three this past year, have been a string of random, bordering on nonsensical cliches and similes that sound like they have been lifted straight from an Instagram bio. In Dynamite, they go, life is sweet as honey. Yeah, this beat cha-ching like money. Yeah. Butter has smooth like butter, like an undercover criminal. And by the way, I'm not just picking one line from both of those songs to prove my point. Just go listen to them and you will very quickly see it is quite literally just a string of weird similes. Feels like lazy writing to me. Like, it sounds like if you want to write BTS's next hit, you just got to make a bunch of comparisons. Hey, you're stuck to my heart like BTS on the charts.
I mean, hey man, Yummy didn't have that many fucking lyrics, and it was on the charts. You know, 'cause girl, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Girl, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yum. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they were trying to hit something with this.
They should actually put that in one of their songs. Permission to Dance, on the other hand, only has one simile at the beginning. Thank goodness. I guess Ed Sheeran has a different writing style. But even at that, it just starts revealing how repetitive all three of these songs are. So like they say, just sing along to Elton John. And Dynamite, they're like, jump to the top, LeBron, which is another simile, of course. And
Holy
Butter's
shit, they
smooth
said
criminal hook is a reference to Michael Jackson. It's like, there's a formula here, okay? Mention some celebrity, make a bunch of comparisons, and make it super insanely happy and upbeat. And speaking of repetitive, they just straight up reuse the na 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 vocal hook that's in Dynamite in the chorus of Permission to Dance.
Fuck it.
Three songs
See, now that this nigga said this shit, now I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
in a row that are about practically nothing, all using the same songwriting tricks and tropes. From a band that was previously just considered to have some of the best and deepest lyrics out there, yeah, you're gonna get people complaining about the words to the song. Does everything need to be deep or dark? No. But the opposite of that certainly does not need to be boring. Okay, anyway, here's another one. This song is just making people happy and you're criticizing it. Okay? And like you're still free to be happy about the song. In fact, I hope you are, even if there are people who happen not to like it. I don't know what to I literally have no response to this one. Me expressing opinions about the song's vocals, lyrics, and music video execution have no bearing on how the song is resonating with BTS's fan base. Literally at all. If I was making a video that was like, why are people enjoying this? This song is bad. You have bad taste. If this makes you happy, get a new brain. Yeah, that would be
What the
strange.
fuck?
But seeing as my opinions are always just what I think, I don't know what you want me to do, brother. If you want a 100% no criticism zone to talk about the song, just join the literal 2 million comments that are on the music video right now. Okay, the music video has a 99% like ratio. I'm not infiltrating on spaces.
I mean, my videos have like 90% like ratio, and I just be talking shit. I got 300 videos of me just talking shit. Some of them I just be like, it's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I just be watching. They be watching with me. But I mean, likes don't mean nothing. They just really like them. You ever been to a Instagram model's comment section? You get probably the same shit. People liking the shit that they put likes on. It's usually what happens.
People like the music. They're out there. And clearly they haven't been ruined just because a few people are describing the song in terms other than Song of the Year and Legendary. Okay. Besides the fans being happy, I also see the argument that BTS themselves are happy, which is why we shouldn't criticize the song. And I'm just like, again, I don't see what BTS's stance on the song has to do with whether or not I liked it. You know what I mean? I'm glad they're happy. But happy music can still be interesting. I understand that this is quite obviously supposed to be a summer bop, but gosh, can it please at least bop? That's truly all I'm asking for with this video. Nothing on the internet ever is above discussion, as long as that discussion is respectful and not hurting other people. It's really not possible for me to be disrespectful or hurt people by saying I don't think their latest music video reflected their potential in terms of putting out good songs. So next, I guess, you wouldn't say this if it was about other artists.
Hey, shit, nigga. Hey, listen. You talking to somebody who is a fan of Kanye West. I'm using that in my thing. Nigga, Kanye's lyrics are very not that good. His recent albums are not as great as his old ones. You know what I'm saying? You talking to somebody who literally spent 2 years fiending over a Playboi Carti album and knowing that he's not going to give me some lyrical shit and he gives me just instrumental and all this other hype shit, and I still loved it. I still play it to this day. So, hey, man, you wouldn't say this about BTS, so Shit, I don't fucking know.
This is my favorite response by far because, I mean, first of all, whataboutism is a funny reaction because it basically is just proving that I am right. You just want me to divert my attention from what I'm talking about. But secondly, yes, I would. I literally would and will say the same things about that song about other artists. For example, I really like Blackpink. Okay,
he said this about The Weeknd. He said this about Blackpink. I guess I don't watch his K-pop shit. I haven't been watching D'Angelo Wallace for a long time. Oh damn!
Watched all of their music videos, checked out all their songs because they bop. But my gosh, their English single "Ice Cream," despite me also thinking it was a bop, has terrible lyrics. Okay, it's far worse than anything BTS has.
I feel like they would probably just be like, yo, these radios don't gatekeep lyrics. So we just about to just make a party anthem. Fuck the lyrics. Fuck it. If we don't want to do it, fuck it. We don't need to. You don't need permission to dance. We don't need permission to lyrics. Okay? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Out.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Ice cream.
I can easily criticize the same thing in another K-pop group. It's just, obviously I'm bringing this up with BTS, the more popular group that everyone is talking about right now, because that's I talk about popular things. Like, do you want BTS to be number one or not? If you do, being talked about comes with the territory. I should know, you know, I'm so gosh darn popular. And to be clear, this isn't just a K-pop thing. Like, any and every criticism I have of Permission to Dance also applies to all other artists. I just don't vibe with that whole super like hokey kid-friendly style. That's a problem I have anywhere. And in my opinion, the worst offender that I've heard of that isn't even Permission to Dance. It's the Taylor Swift song, Me. For context, Taylor Swift is in my top 10 most listened to artists on Spotify over the past 6 months.
Oh, you got Billie Eilish in there. Oh, he has Joji in there. Glaive. Love. Hey, Love 36. Nigga. Hey, there you go right there, cuz. Claro, FKA Twigs. Doja Cat at 50. This is a very diverse man. Camilo? Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, shit. All right. Well, I don't know. We got hella more video to go.
And I think the song of hers is among the worst I've heard in my entire life.
Spelling is fun.
Girl, there ain't no I-N-G. No!
Holy shit.
I did have a fight or flight reaction the very first time I heard that bridge. So yeah, I mean, again, that's worse than Permission to Dance in my opinion. And if you ask me my opinion about those elements in those songs, I would be happy to share them. But instead people just, I guess, assume that I'm criticizing it in BTS, and I wouldn't dare hold other artists to the same standard. And it's like wrong. In fact, now that I've given my opinions about, you know, people's reactions to the reactions, I actually do want to talk about a few assumptions that people make. One thing I notice far more than toxic BTS stans are BTS stans who recognize that I'm not doing anything inherently wrong or even just bad by talking about music that I either like or don't like. So they will try to make up reasons and positions and then attribute those to me. That way they can have some sort of intellectual reason for still coming at me over not liking a song by their favorite band. For example, I made a tweet about the exact same thing I covered in this video, by the way. The full thing, and this was the only tweet I put out that day, said, and I quote, "I wish the audience BTS is aiming for with their English songs wasn't so unflinchingly biased towards English lyrics. Having done a deep dive into one of their Korean language albums, their music is literally deep and lyrically unique." Then Ed Sheeran gives them English Kids Bop. At the responses to that tweet, there's like this one with a bunch of likes it's multiple paragraphs, but at the end of it, it says, "Your opinion that BTS shouldn't release songs in English is a lot more microaggressive than you think."
Huh?
So since y'all want to add 2 and 2 together,
See, nigga, this why I don't get on Twitter, nigga. What the fuck y'all be talking about?
I figured, let me just simplify the math here and explain some things that I'm not saying in this review. Okay. I don't think BTS is becoming, quote, too westernized. End quote. I see people fighting back constantly about this argument that like BTS are losing their I get authenticity, right? And their Korean identity, and they're trying to make Western people like them. And
What?
good. Yes, please continue fighting back against that. It's a gross notion. You can't become more or less Korean or more or less of a person of color in general. And even if that was somehow possible, it definitely wouldn't be our place as non-Koreans to bring that up. But like, that's why I've literally never brought that up. I've never implied that, okay? Nowhere in this video.
I wasn't, well, when I said shit like that, I wasn't talking about them as a person. Like, I was talking about their music. Like, what?
Or even on the internet in general, have I ever mentioned authenticity or Westernness in relation to BTS? All I ever cover is the quality. If you want to talk authenticity, I did feel that the track was less BTS than usual, but that's because it was literally less BTS than usual. They didn't like write it, and their vocals were modified to not sound like themselves. So nothing to do with authenticity or their culture, which I am obviously not a part of and therefore have never spoken on. I don't think BTS should stop making songs in English. As the tweet illustrated, people push back against this idea so hard, and it's like, that's fine, but maybe save it for someone who actually believes that. From my perspective, the language a song is written in doesn't affect the quality of the lyrics at all. But I don't know how to make this make sense if you don't already know. Don't you think I would actually prefer songs in English? Because that's the only language I can understand. I don't want them to only release songs in Korean, and I don't care that the song is in English. I'm just using the fact that it's in English to differentiate it from the Korean songs, because the songs themselves are different. I'm glad BTS is putting out songs in my own language. Because I thought that would make them easier to understand, but look where that got us. I don't hate BTS because I like other K-pop acts. Okay, so I actually wish I was making this last one up. But yes, there is a fairly sizable amount of people on the internet who get like a lot of likes when they explain to other fans why I don't like BTS. And they're convinced that I like girl groups and K-pop, and therefore I hate boy groups, apparently. Now, this idea of me being a girl group stan is funny in and of itself, because clearly you have never seen me outside of an out of context quote tweet, or you would know the only person I stan is myself. But beyond that, I could not in 1,000 years bring myself to care about someone's gender in relation to the quality of their music. I don't even care about my own gender in relation to myself. If BTS was a bunch of pretty girls, Permission to Dance would still not slap, okay? But instead, there were a bunch of pretty guys. And look where that got us. The exact same place. Because literally, how would gender matter? When people don't go with the quite so ridiculous notion that I, as a man, hate men, they just go with the narrative that I don't like BTS because I like Blackpink. And I see BTS as rivals. So my job is to sabotage them by making a few videos and tweets. All I've got to say to that is, if you genuinely believe that anyone else is in as much of a parasocial relationship as you are with the people you listen to the fact where they would feel the need to defend them and sabotage other people for them, I need you to log off of Twitter, at least for a little ever. I didn't know this whole rivalry between genders was a thing in K-pop. I didn't even realize how intense this rivalry between fan bases was until people started trying to tell me I'm apparently some high general within said battle. I really don't care about any other person enough to want to sabotage other people for them, except for myself. I've done some terrible things to get to where I am on YouTube today, but that's not what this video is about. You know, this supposed bias against BTS is just another thing people pretend that I have so that they can call me out super hard for saying autotune is not cool sounding in their songs. So wait till you guys find out that someone can dislike something without having a secret motivation for it, which is just called having an opinion. There's no conspiracy here. At the end of the day, I just don't like the song, and you don't have to make up a reason for why that makes me a bad person or wrong or biased or inconsistent in my opinions. Okay, you can just confront the fact that you've encountered someone who has a different opinion from yours. And trust me, I'm not going to be the last person, all right? Sorry it's about your favorite band, bro. Yes, it sucks. I hate when people don't like mine as well, but such is the life we live. Ultimately, I understand that the motivation some people have to see BTS succeed so strongly isn't just about their music, and it has a lot to do with their journey to get to where they are now. Yes. But I'm not invested in that journey. I'm really not a part of it, so I don't let that factor my opinion on them literally at all. I understand that there's a lot of conversations and narratives floating around in the online K-pop discourse community and that parts of the things I say may fit in with other things that people are saying, but I'm not part of the online K-pop community discourse. That's why there's barely any videos mentioning it on my channel. So no, I don't just magically hold the same beliefs as all of them do just because I hold a few of them. Does that make sense? Long story short, this video right here is only about what this video was about, and that is 3 complaints. 1, I think the lyrics in their 3 recent English releases are lazy, and I find that bizarre because I don't see that as reflecting BTS's lyrical ability, and therefore it's a poor representation of them to the new audience they're trying to get. 2, their latest song did not sound good to me because of the vocal mixing and just strange High School Musical-esque production. And 3, the music video. It was a little sus, y'all. It was kind of sussy with the masks. I don't want to say BTS is a bunch of sussy bakas, but the music video director definitely was being a sussy baka in that moment. So yeah, weird lyrics, bad mixing, strange video. If you have a problem with either of these 3 opinions, for the love of all things fun on the internet, please let me know below. That's why I made this video. It's not just for me to be right, because I already know I'm right. It's also for me to just spark discussion, okay? But if you have some sort of deeper issue with me or people who criticize BTS, then I guess you're just out of luck, because that's not what this video is about, so. Cool. Anyway, as for BTS themselves, this is just my personal opinion about what they should do. Of course, I'm not Big Hit Entertainment. I just truly believe they would have a better chance of reaching more people if they use the same interesting and unique things that set them apart instead of trying to sound like a weird version of everybody else. Okay? Forgive me for having the opinion and arguing it in this video that BTS is more unique than their English singles have represented them as thus far. Such a crime, I know. And
I mean, what do you expect if, like, you know what I'm saying, they just getting into this shit? They wouldn't be great in the shit that they're just getting into. Like, I mean, whatever, nigga.
Important to say that while I know some people do view any discussion about BTS as a matter of life or death, I don't think that this was that serious. Like, yeah, I cared enough to make a video, but I don't think that this is the end of BTS. Yeah, First of all, the song is probably going to do really well. It will chart, obviously. Okay. They're going to come back with probably an even bigger banger now. I think they're only going to go up from here. You know what I mean? And based off of their previous work, I have faith for their upcoming work. Okay. That's the easiest way I can put it. I've made mistakes in the past, and look at me. I'm still here. I mean, am I calling Permission to Dance a mistake? Yes. The end.
At the end of the day, it's your opinion. I really don't care. I honestly feel like he probably would like BTS more if he actually stuck his head into this. You know, that's what I think. What do you think? Do y'all like D'Angelo? I don't know. I feel like he's a smart guy. So I guess. What do y'all think in the comments? Let me know. And I'm gonna go take a cold shower, and I'll probably read your comments in the cold shower. So if y'all still here at the end of this video, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for everything. If y'all enjoyed, well, I don't know if you're going to enjoy this. I'm just watching this shit. If y'all enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new and turn on my post notifications. And tell your friends about me. Yeah, what am I going to title this? I'm probably going to title this some clickbaity shit. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day on purpose. fuck I'm tired. I don't even know why. Like, nigga, I went to sleep at 11:30 and the fuck. Da na 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 na.